I found some common mistakes which you have made in these 4 questions. Let's go through the question first. In each question, you were supposed to draw a diagram. Second, find the distance covered between the start and end points. So this you have not done. Only few kids have found distance covered in each case. Then third was draw a dotted line showing the shortest distance between the start and end points. And then finally you have to find the length of this dotted line. Okay, so this was your first diagram, right? So if you can, let me focus here. This is your starting point, or you can say object has started its journey from this point, and can you see these arrows? These are showing the direction of movement. So this is the path length covered by that object. So what is the distance? This 12 plus 2 plus 5 plus 2 plus 4. This will give you the distance. But now, what is the displacement? Displacement means how much that object has displaced from its initial point. So this was the initial point, and this is the end point. So how much that object has displaced from this point to this. In order to find displacement, I asked you to follow this third point. You need to join your starting and ending point. This is how you have to join. Now, this length will give you the displacement. So how much it is? 12 plus, if this is 5, this will also be 5. 12 plus 5 plus 4 will be the displacement. So in this diagram, for this case, distance is not equal to displacement. Displacement is just the shortest distance, right? And displacement may or may not be equal to distance. For example, let's take, instead of following this path, if this object has moved directly to this point, right? So in this case, distance will be equal to displacement. There is no other way, no shortcut to reach to this point, right? Now in the next diagram, you can see the arrow. This was the direction, and this is end point where object has to reach. So now what is the distance? This 5 plus 12, 17 is the distance. Now what will be the displacement? Is it equal to, displacement is equal to 17 meter? So let me tell you your mistake. I asked you to join this start and end point, and what did you do? You have joined your start and end point this way. This length won't give you the displacement. Why? Because if you see, you have not connected your end point. This has to cover. So this is how you have to join initial and end point. Now if you look at it carefully, you will find the shape of triangle, right angle triangle. Now you have to apply Pythagoras theorem to find the length, to find this hypotenuse, which will give you the displacement. Clear? Now in third question, again you have to, there is no problem in finding distance. You have confused in finding the displacement. Now this is the start point, this is the end point. Again your mistake was, this is how you were making the line. This won't give you the displacement. You have to join the start and end point, the shortest distance between the 2 points. So this, but of course this will be a straight line. I am not able to draw it because I'm holding a phone also. So this length, this line will be the displacement. Of course, in order to find this length, either you drop this perpendicular to this line, because this is how much? 8 kilometers. This is 4 kilometer. This will also be 4 kilometer. So the base length is 4 kilometer, right? And this is 5 kilometer. So this can be easily calculated. And in the last, this is the starting point, this is the end point. Now again the length, to find the distance, you will see these arrows. So this means this and this is 17 meters again. And to find the displacement, you have to join the initial and final point. Again you have got a triangle, you know this, find the hypotenuse.